Okay, I'm live. No, my computer is. Let me get myself here going here. All right. Hello. Good morning. Good afternoon. How you doing? Hello, Miss Francis. Yes, I keep forgetting that hello apparently means come get your treats. In kitty speak. It is a highly overcast, gloomy, yucky day here in the desert. Humidity's through the roof. It's ridiculous. All right. I itchy hands. So I started working on this yesterday in my pop-up live. And then I worked on it a little more last night in Amy's live. And so I'm going to finish it this morning. I've finished the signature. All I need to do is the cover and then sew it in. This one was actually harder for me than I thought it was going to be. And I think it might have to do with the fact that I'm currently working on the sunflowers and bees journal, because like I didn't want to make this journal look samey as that. So I had to like avoid it. And then I found I was like totally avoiding sunflowers or bees of any kind. And I was like, that's not right. So we're going to work on the cover today real quick, just to get this finished. I am doing a 6x6 this time, and I have used a hanging file folder, and I put a pocket on the front because it's long enough, and still left myself, a 6x6 cover. I have I think it's a 6-page signature. It's going to go in there. And so now we just need to finish decorating this, and we're good to go. I'm going to turn on some other lighting here, though, because it is really dark in here. And, we'll work a little bit, get this done, and hopefully then we can move on to get back to the bee journal. But I do need to get this finished. So we do have this little plate. Let me get my cutter up here, my trimmer. We're going to take a look at this and see what it looks like at 5.5 by 5.5. Just as a cover. I'll just cut both of them now, because if I do this, I'm going to need both of them, because I'll need one for the front and one for the back. So let's try that. Okay, let's see. I think I can live with this. All right. Hey, Sabrina. So let's start by inking this. So I know Francis is at work. Anybody? Sabrina, you working on anything? I filled up my glue bottle last night because I remembered once in 1,000 times that it needed to be done. Um, oh, it sounds like the hover is stirring. All right. Let's see. That is up. And this is the one I've inked. Make sure that we're on the right cover here. All right, one on the back. Oh, we got to ink first. Yeah, hover is stirring because the other one's out here. All right, give me a second. I got to turn on Hover's teapot. Amy's got paper all over the kitchen. What the heck is going on here? She must have crashed hard last night. Okay. Got to make sure I got it right side up, you know. It's not overly directional, but it is directional. Okay, so there's that. All right, so we got two front, two covers. One front, one back. And I need to do something with this. Let's measure that. It's 2.5. So let's take this piece down to 2 inches because I like the height. So we'll take it down to 2 inches. Oh, this is the one piece that I was screwing around with last night. Okay. I was messing with it last night, trying to make something and then just couldn't get it figured out. So using it today will probably be good because it's got score lines on it. Well, hold on. That was upside down. Carla! Pineapples are not your friends. Oh. I'm sorry. There we go. Yeah, okay. Okay. We'll give this one a little extra pressure because it's not quite flat under there. Excuse me. Okay. And then I had a couple of journaling cards that were left over from the paper pad set. This one got all mucked up, but this one's still in good shape, so we can, ink this up and tuck it in there. Just like that. And then on the back, I think we're just going to do a solid colored pocket. What do we got here? Hold on. Okay. Yeah, I think we'll do a solid colored pocket back here. Let's put this on. I pulled this out. I might as well use it, So. There we go. Paper cutter. Let's do 3.5 by, well, I like that angle. Why not just use it? Ooh. Good morning, Grumpenstein. Go with Daddy.
Come on, puppies.
Go, G.
Come on. Come on. Ginger, let's go.
Grumpenstein's awake. Hello, Christine. How are you doing this morning, my darling? If I miss you, just hit me over the head with a club, okay? Because I'm on time delay this morning. Let me tell you. Did I take my pills? Fantastic. I don't remember. I never remember anything. All right, we have our last tag that we made for this. So I'm going to ink it up. I was going to glue this in. All right, I'm going to put it in the pocket. This needs something. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to get rid of that ick on the front of this. Let's see. It's like right there. Let's get rid of ick. And then I'm going to do a little thing here. Let me see. This may not work at all. We're going to find out. Nope, I don't like it at all. All right, so I'm going to cut this thing out. Cussy cutting occurring. At this point, bad words are not my fault. They are the fault of the item that I'm cutting. This is where the show gets PG-13. All right, we got that part. Now we're going to do a little bit of this part. And there, and then there. 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 Right around there. All right. A bit of ink to make it pretty. All right. Glue. A black rose. If I had one. Actually, I do. I think I have some that I could, but I think they're my Phantom of the Opera stuff. All right. I seriously can't remember if I took my pills or not, so I'm going to do it again if I did. Usually I err on the side of caution, and I don't, but my head is killing me. Now, to remind myself that I've done this, I'm going to put the bottle up here upside down, and that will tell me that I have touched that bottle. Okay. So now we have to sew this in. Good afternoon, Granny. How are you, Martha? Thank you, Francis. Okay, so we're going to sew this in. It's a small book, so I'm only going to use a 3-hole on this. So let's get some thread. Hey now. And I think we're going to go ahead and use green because it's, it's a flower journal. So we'll use green, I think. Let me get some out here. I got some green down here. Ooh. See, I was trying to poke myself, apparently, because I also have a needle in there. Are you making anything pretty today, Martha? We've already had the conversation, so I'm just doubling back. All right, so I'm going to drop that in there and thread this thing. All right, again, I've had like 10 people ask me, so I did buy a pack of them, and I'll tell you what they are. What I use are yarn darners. That's the needles that I use. They have nice big heads on them because they're meant to have yarn put in them, and they're a fairly decent length. And some of them, the ones on the outside, are reasonably, the 14s and 15s, tend to be a little narrower, so they work really well for this. So that is the answer to that question. All right, where did I put it? I lost the whole dang journal. There it is. Okay. All right, so let me get the rubber bands off. Open this puppy up. Where is the middle? Here is the middle. I'm going to line this up with this. Clippity clip, clippity clip. We're going to put some clips on this to hold it in because it's really unruly. It really is. It's a very unruly journal. Clippity clips, clippity clips, clippity clips. Two more. Y'all know it's got to be unruly because I don't normally clip nothing. I don't know if it's the size or this sucker's all over the place. All right, foamy. Where's my foamy? Here is my foamy. All right. So I'm just going to do this real quick. All right, everybody look away. Nobody watch this. It's going to be carnage, I tell you, carnage. That's not too bad. All right, here we go. Oop. Hold. In. Down. Up. In. Okay. All right. Okie dokie. So if you were in Amy's live last night, you know, she mentioned that when she started this, she thought about just making a bunch of books, you know, and then just like once a month, she would just fill it in. And she was like, now she's glad she didn't, because she's had so much fun, like exploring different styles and looking at, the way that different things can be done and what worked for her. And she's like, now I've made a book that's, here we are 8 months into this. And she's like, I've made a book in almost every size, which if you know Amy, like I know Amy, big, she likes big. And because there's parameters on this, she's had to do some smaller journals. And I think the smallest one she did was like, might have been a 4x6 or a 4x4, but it's a really small one. And she had a great time doing it. So let's take a look at this one. This is my 12 of 22 journal challenge floral journal. So we got that little pocket in the front that we just did. And I put a belly band over here with a little postcard, and we've got a little tag here. Now I haven't finished the little tags, but I will. So I have a coin envelope pocket here and just a little bumblebee right there. He's so cute. Some washi tape. This is a piece of the paper pad, and another postcard in there. A little bit of lace. I am going to add a little more lace to this, so don't freak out that that's the only page. But, And then I made this little like fat tag. This is an envelope. And then this, of course, is a page out of the, God, I don't even want to think about it. Edith Holden. This is the backside. It was all just words. So I went ahead and decoupaged this pansy napkin over the top of it and just added a little pocket. And we've got a little journal card in there that came out of the paper pad that I used. I don't remember what the name of the paper pad is, to be honest. And this is the other half of the coin envelope. And I made another tag over here, and I just did this page very blue. And then we have a tag here. This is another piece of the journal of that pad. And I did a little flippy, and we have a little tag in here. And then I did a file folder in vellum. Another little floofy. I did add some whale tail pieces to this. And then this is a little corner tuck and just a piece of paper. And then we have this, which I added a little piece of Velcro to, and inside there's some writing paper. Hello, Michelle. And then this is some more of that floral washi tape that I picked up at Daiso. I just love it. I got the one that we're using in the other book, the sunflower one, but I got this tulip one, and I had taken this out, and I didn't even think about it, but I took out this tulip sticker, and I went, I have tape for that. So I added the tape, and then over here, we've got a little pocket here, and there's a little bee there, and then a little journal card, and a little pocket, and you flip this, and then I did this one, and then over here, I have a little pocket, and I did a little matchbook notepad for that. So that is tucked in there. And then over here, we have another tag and just some art pieces with some place to write. And then some more of that washi and a nice pocket over here with a journal card. And then I left this. And the reason I left this is because this is actually, these are three pieces of different poems and songs. And so I wanted to kind of just, this is like a Wadsworth quote. So I just wanted to leave it. And then I did this little butterfly up here, and I figured I'd make him into a tuck. There's some rub on here, another thing. And then I got some little flowers in here. This one here says April showers bring May flowers. A little bit of tape, some rub on, a little tag, another belly band, and then, of course, the piece in the back. So I have to finish the tags, but other than that, it's pretty much done. I'm going to put a closure on it. And dang, for me, that's good. But that's it. That's what I got, We'll see what I come up with for next month. Now, Oh, that's nice. Somebody shared that. That was so nice. You know, Miss Michelle, you were supposed to call me after the last one that you ran, and you never did. Now I'm gonna have to punish you for that. I'm gonna call you. All right, so we're done with this. Let me get this picked up and that picked up and get this out of here. That back in its spot. I'm going to get this put back up, and then we all know what time it is. And that's right. Let me get this all cleared. Okay. Oh. Well, tell you what. Here's to hoping you don't get long COVID. Because that sucks. Oh, dang. Oh, okay. Everybody say hi to Jamie. She's here, but she can't type. She's driving. And YouTube doesn't do voice, you know. I know, honey. Hey, Joe. Okay. Got to put the ink away. I will actually get that put away in a minute. All right. So let's take a look at our beautiful bee book. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. You know, I'm going to need a nap in about half an hour, but I'm good. All right. Here we go. Okay. So we finished the first signature. That's A, and it's done. Now we're moving on. So I'm going to get out the ephemera pieces in this. I did go through the drawer last night, and I found that. And I thought, ooh, that'll work. So I found that. And there's a couple in here, and I found those. So I pulled those as well. And then this page, when I was doing the other book, I noticed I had a page that had bumblebees on it. So I was like, whoa. So I grabbed that. And, of course, we have all of our digital paper, which I'm going to put over here. And we have, you know, our little bees and stuff. Now, take this one out. I have 2 sheets of this that Miss Janie sent to me, and I'm like using it very carefully. I'm going to get out the washi. I know it takes us like 15 minutes to get everything out, and then we're like, oh, we'll craft for half an hour. Put it away. Kidding. All right. Paper. I have the bucket. More paper. Over there. That is another one of our flowers from Miss Sherry. Oh, I found these in the paper pack that I was using for the other journal. They have little bees on them, so I thought maybe, you know, maybe we could add them here. And our little bitty tags. Some more tags, some washi tape. some more washi tape. And some more washi tape. And, some big stuff. And I'll work on this all day. So, having all this stuff out here is no big deal. All right, I'm going to put this up top for the moment. I'll probably pull it back down 16 more times. We're going to get out section B of the B book. Oh, I hate that. So I made this pocket. The video is getting edited today, and I will have it posted probably the last week of September. Okay, so let me show you guys. I'm excited. This is a question you never ask. 2 fat crafters in a car on their way to get food. Okay? And as they get off the freeway, there's a craft store. And one crafter says to the other one, is there anything that you need at the craft store? And the other one says, I think there is, but I'm not sure. Do you know what this results in? 2 hungry fat crafters wandering around a craft store for 40 minutes. And then getting all kinds of stuff. So let me show you guys what I got. The Paper Studio, they were having these. I just bought a bunch of these things, but these are just the envelopes. And I had bought the cards before, the carding envelopes, because I couldn't find just the envelopes. So I found just the envelopes of the 4x2 and 3/4 inch ones. And I love these to do the little flip downs and stuff. And then I found black, and they were only $1.24 a pack, less than $1.25. And I found the craft ones. Oh, there's another one of those. And then I found, look at that, just envelopes in the smaller size, I love these. $1.49. It was on clearance. So I grabbed all of those because, I only have a whole basket full. I didn't have enough. Okay, and then they had their fall shop stuff on sale. And so they had these cupcake picks, and I had picked up, they had just pieces, chipboard cutouts, but there were only 20 in there, and it was $3.99, or I could get 24 for $1.99. Yeah. And I can pull the picks off of these. So I just got those. And then I saw these, and they're called silverware holders. But, I remarkably thought this looks like a freaking bag. So, so I grabbed them because I don't know what we could do with it, but it might be fun. Yeah, yeah, I don't know. We're going to look at it. I think it's actually, they feel like they're thicker than, regular paper, and they look like they're thicker than regular paper. Like they're not cheap. So, and this stuff was 40% off. So $2.99, I think, was like $1.79 or something like that, $1.69. And the $1.99 was like less than $1. All right, so then I got these because this is the one we've been working with, and we're running low. So I grabbed another one of those, and I found the only bees they have, these that have these little hologram wings. Not excited about it, but it's what it is. And then these little guys that are dimensional, and that's pretty much all they had as far as bees. And Amy and I looked everywhere in that store. We even looked in the party stuff. So that's what we got. But now they did have another bee washi, and I liked it, but I wasn't going to buy 2 rolls of washi tape for $6. I just, no, not going to do it. I know, I've been watching that, Joe. Oh, yes. Orange tags excite me. I can't help myself. I go in, I see the orange tags, and I think to myself, can I do something with that? Probably not, but somebody else might be able to. Let's buy it anyway. It's a bad habit. All right. So we're going to move on to section 2. We're not going to need these for a while, so I'm going to put them up in the thing. These we're just going to stand up until I feel like, I need them. They did not have any more of the stained glass. So again, we only have one bead per section. But, we'll live with that. All right. So we're going to get started on the second part here. And I do love this, but it is kind of tall and the tags stick out of the top. So I'm going to make one that's shorter. That's what I'm going to do so that I can get it put in there. Let's see what we got in here. Is there anything good in here? We got that. We have some little file folders. Those are cute. Ooh, I made a little thing. Some of those. It's one of these. Hey, we got that. Okay. See, moving right along. We're just finding stuff. There's stuff in here. I know there is. I made some ephemera. Oh, I got that. Oh, I got that one too. Totally different thing though. Oh, and I got that thing. What else have I got? Sometimes I make this stuff and I forget what I put in here. We got one of those. Anything else of any major interest? Well, there's a whole bunch of stuff here. What do we got? There's another one. Okay. All right. I think I should not speak until I've looked at everything. Okay. Now, at this point, I'm going to say I think we are pretty close to done as far as, stuff. All right, the rest of this in here, it's like tags and journal cards. File folder. All right. All right. I'm going to blow my nose. I apologize. Holy crap. Nothing here that flowers knows what it's supposed to do. Hey, Patty Ann. All right, so we have all these pieces and parts. This is why I like the little envelopes, to be honest. So let's get... I'm going to make one of these, but I'm going to make it smaller. I'll do it in a minute. All right. Get the ink. Got to get the right ink pads, Get that. And a doober. Put some ink on our little floor. Not a lot, just on the points, So Amy and I are getting all geared up for our trip. We'll see, when we're leaving. Now, we're not taking Oogie with us this time, so just me and Amy, and that actually makes it about half as expensive. My granddaughter can be expensive. She, she's out there. She wants to try new things. So, and I'll be honest, since the day she was born, like the day, I felt my heart rip in half, and half of it jumped into her body and stitched itself to her heart. And she has had half of my heart ever since. Like, it's fully on in her chest. It's hers. And yeah, that little turd knows it. We are going from Vegas to Galveston, Texas. That's this year's adventure. And me and the Amy, we're going to be on the road in the middle of August. Which is honestly like the worst time to travel, but we put it off because of the gas thing, and the gas thing isn't getting any better. So, what, honey? Well, no, that was. Well, yeah, we got COVID too. Amy and I both got COVID, and we have long COVID, which basically just means we like to sleep a lot now. Oh, how many do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There are 11 of those little boogers. Yep, 11 of them. Needless to say. Now, hold on. Two of them are not technically. One of them is the step brother to my granddaughter, and I'm not going to, exclude him because he's family. And the other one is actually the half sister of my two oldest grandchildren, Shaylee and Ashrin's half sister from their father from a previous relationship. As a matter of fact, I think Shaylee and her sister are only like 6 or 7 months apart. So, oh, I'm sorry, Patty Ann. Light a fire. But, yeah. So, the half, she used to come visit when her father was still with my daughter. And then my daughter and him separated and never saw her again. And it took my daughter probably about 4 or 5 years to build up a rapport with her mother that the girls and my grandson can now be in each other's lives, you know? And I don't blame her. The mother, my daughter's ex put that poor little girl's mommy through crap, but she's family. So, you know, it's a grandchild. You cannot blame children for their parentage. So I had a big blue ink spoogie mark here. And so we have to cover this. So we're probably going to end up putting some kind of a pocket on here. And I don't usually do that on lined paper. But it's a thing. And I just don't think that, I think that it's going to show through this. So it's like, maybe not. It kind of looks just like veining. But that would be really stupid. So I'm going to have to figure something out. Or, wait a minute. I figured it out. Okay. There we go. Look at that. Took care of it right away. Not a problem. Yes, I did that. Okay. We'll just, that never happened.
What?
Nothing. Here we go.
Yeehaw.
We'll replace it with this. Oh, Patty Ann. Adopt some grandkids.
We got plenty. Want one?
You want one? I got some.
Low rental fees. Free.
Free. You just have to feed them. Let me tell you,
Tolerate 'em.
there's only one thing that eats more than a teenage boy.
Teenage girl.
A teenage girl. Patty Ann, I'll take them.
You better have good Wi-Fi too,
Yeah, you better have real good Wi-Fi.
and a hell of a data plan.
Okay, so you were outside, but Carla said, Hubbard!
Hey, Carla.
And Francis said, hi, Hubbard!
Hey, Francis.
So, I think that was everybody.
Okay. Hi, everybody.
Now, here's what you do. Adopt one of the kids in the neighborhood. Like, find a grandchild. There are some programs. There are some states have programs where they have like Seniors and Me, where they match up senior citizens or older folks with children that don't have grandparents. Because believe it or not, there are little kids out there that don't have grandparents. Grandma and grandpa, cancer, car accident, something like that. They don't have grandparents. So they don't get that grandparent experience. And there's grandparents out there that don't have grandkids. So they match them up. Kind of like a big brother, big sister thing. And it's great. Hi, Steffi. Okay, Patty Ann, I'm going to give you the best advice I can give you. Tell your son-in-law and your daughter to become foster parents. They always say that there's no babies available. There's tens of thousands of them that are living. I picked up a baby in the hospital. There's nothing wrong with that child. Like, the child was born normal. Everything was great. But the mother had 3 kids taken away prior. And so when this one came along, they immediately seized the child. That child spent 3 weeks in the hospital nursery because there was no place for that child to go. Get in touch with your local child protection services. And there's a group, it's called Child Find. And they are placement adoption advocates.
There are hospitals where you can volunteer in the nursery if that's what you're interested
in doing. And they can take a child for foster. And more often than not, that child will become available for adoption. It's a sad thing, but having been a foster parent for many, 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 many years, parents that clean up their act are few and far between. So tell them to look into fostering. And, with an interest in, they want to be foster parents to kids under the age of 3.
They will try to push you to do
They'll try to push you to do more, but,
special needs or
tell her to just stick to her guns. And eventually she will, she'll get it. Yes, it's called I believe it's called Child Find. Let me just check real quick. I have it all in the computer here. I just have to pull the stuff up. Yeah. It's called Child Find. It's an advocacy group. They have offices in different states and stuff. And tell her not to be discouraged, because if she's a foster parent and she goes through the classes and she gets certified in her state, almost every state in the country will accept that for an adoption. So she can literally go in. Child Find has listings of like every state. She can go in and specifically say that she's looking for a child that is available for adoption. She can do a nationwide search. She'd like that child to be under a year old, and even down to the sex, the nationality, everything. And I mean, they even get so far as I know a couple that are one partner is African American, the other one is Hawaiian, and they actually found a baby that was part African American, part Hawaiian. So the kids are out there. They're out there and they need parents. So if you can't have a child, adopt a child, because the gods know that they need families, they need homes. And I can tell you in my own personal experience, because I have raised some foster children to adulthood. They're my kids. They're my kids. They still, they come home for holidays. They
Pop in, what's for dinner?
They pop in, what's for dinner tonight, Mom? They're all still very much connected. And they still message me, and they, happy birthday, Mom, Merry Christmas, Mom, even if they're far away. I mean, one of them was actually living in Oklahoma when my son wanted to go to Kansas. My youngest son wanted to go to Kansas, and he was 16. He wanted to go to Kansas to visit his girlfriend. And I just called his brother in Oklahoma and said, what are you doing the first week of? And he went, no, nothing. So can you take it off? He said, yeah, sure. What's going on? I said, I need you to watch your brother. He goes, okay. He took a week off of work to go watch his brother, keep track of his brother. So
help him out, run him around town.
Those kids, they become your family. How to look into it. Oh yeah, if they're teachers and stuff like that, they'll get through that real quick. All of the preambles and stuff. And like I said, they just have to take a class, and then they have to take, once a year, they have to take it like a refresher. It takes so much education every year, but they're like little classes that they organize, and
they're no more than 3-4 hours long.
Yeah. Go for it, Patty Ann. Give them a call. Let them know. Tell them they should find it. They should check that out. Adoption. Adoption's a great way to go. And fostering is a fantastic way to find those kids. Now, I did not adopt my foster kids that I raised to adults, and I'll tell you why. Because when I got them, by the time they were eligible for adoption, they were teenagers. And that is because their mother kind of went in and out. But at that point, if I had adopted them, it would have taken away some of the benefits that being in the foster program offers them. But even if your son-in-law and your daughter adopt a child that has special needs, most states, like let's say they adopt a kid that was born to a drug-addicted mom. And so they've weaned the child off the drugs, and they're taking care of the baby, and the baby's developmentally a little behind. The state will give them a check every month for that child's life to compensate and help to offset medical costs and things like that. So there's different programs too within the fostering and programs. So I don't know, maybe no, don't like it. Don't like that at all. What we got here? No, see, I want this to be, like something you pull out and you can get stuff out of it. I need washi tape. That's what I need. Yeah, right there. That's the washi. Good luck, Patty Ann. Get him. Get him. Find that grandbaby of your dreams, honey. Because, like, if I only count my biological grandchildren, I only have 4. But kids of my fosters, adopted, all that stuff. Because I did adopt one. I got a lot of kids. I was so kidded out when I met my husband. Like, no more kids. No more kids. Yeah. You want to know how well that worked for me?
More.
Yeah. My child count went from 5 to 7.
Sorry.
Yep. Didn't want it. Fought it. I said, I don't want nothing to do with no more kids. You and I can hang out, that's cool, but I don't need no more kids in my life. He went, okay. And he called me up one day. We're supposed to go to dinner. He's like, I can't make it. And I was like, what do you mean you can't make it? I made reservations. My dad can't watch the kids tonight. All right, well, we'll change plans. Bring the kids. Still kicking myself in the butt for that. Because now I have 7 children.
Still got me.
And I still got you. All right. So we're working our way through the bee journal here. I need a bee right there. Where's my bees? Here's my bees. Bees. Front and center, bees. See that? And then when you flip this, he's flying into the flower. Okay, you guys can't see it because it's a little low. I apologize. I sometimes don't think about it, before I know it, I'm working my way off the desk here. All right. I don't know what I'm going to do with the rest of that page, but it is what it is. All right. This one, I don't want to put anything else here because of this. And that's kind of where the build section is on this one. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pass on this page for the moment. And we're going to go to this one because we have this big white page to work with. Yes, we have yours, mine, ours, and others. Because I have to tell you along the way, some of our kids' friends have also adopted us. There's boobs. and D and the Dollar. Yeah. And yeah, there's a whole bunch of them. There's a whole bunch of them. Yeah. We have lots of children. All right, so we're gonna decorate this page. Now, on the other one, when we came to this white page, we just covered it with a big sheet of paper. I don't think we're gonna do that this time. I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna use this to make a big pocket. Choop, choop, pocket to be on it. So, so I'm gonna get the clutter up here. Paper. Okay. Let's do. So our book is 8.5 inches tall. So I'm going to cut this at 9 there. That's 9. So I'm going to take some off the bottom. I'm going to take some off the top. And then I'm going to take some out the middle. Here we go. So I'm going to put this in. We're going to let's do this one. Okay. This way I can see what I'm doing. We preserved that. And we're going to take this part out. I only want the 1B. So we're going to there. We'll save B number 2 for something else. Okay, let's see. All right, so now, since this is going to be a belly band, I'm going to take it down by 1 inch. And now I need paper. Paper to do the belly band. Okay, let me find a paper. Paper. Okay. All of the papers in the bin. Let me see. Nope, that's 8 by 8. I need 8.5. And that's an 8.5 right there. I believe. Yep. And this is 1 3/4. So I need this to be a 2-inch strip. I know we were going to make a big pocket, but I decided to do a belly band instead. Because I can. All right. Let's see how we're doing. It's kind of bulk. All right, I'm going to add it over here, even though it's a thin pocket, and we'll just tuck stuff in. Like maybe we'll put... I have a bunch of little cards. Maybe we'll put those in there. Because I'm putting this on here, and there's a lot of bulk right there. And I don't want to add more to it if I can avoid it. And I want to use, something to stabilize this page a little bit. All right. I love inking everything. It's just so much fun. I think I'd cut all projects in half if I stopped inking everything. But if I don't ink everything, then I get a whole lot of the, you're doing it wrong. And I don't know who keeps calling the you're doing it wrong police on me, but I wish you'd stop. All right. So instead of doing a belly band, we are going to do a pocket. We're going to do a thin line pocket here. And what I might do is either put in some little tiny journal cards, like a whole bunch of them, or I might put in one tall, wide tag. So I'm going to do this first. I'm being really sarcastic here. I hate inking. I hate it. Hate it, hate it, hate it, hate it, hate it. All right. So we are working on blowing Hello Kitty up. I am not going live from my phone until I can blow up Hello Kitty. Hubbard's working on it. Hello Kitty's been like primarily retired by most piñata companies. But I'm going to keep trying to look for one. And if I can't find one, then I'm going to see how much it's going to cost me to have one made. Worst comes to worst, Hubbard is going to sort of make a Hello Kitty.
I can make a Hello Kitty.
See? All right, so we're going to put this one over here. We're going to ink it. All right. I am going to do this one as a big pocket, maybe. Nope. Okie dokie. We're going to add this paper clip right here. I like it. All right. We're not doing bad today. We're getting stuff done. I hate carpal tunnel. It is so hard to get these stickers off of here when you have carpal tunnel. All right. So what's going on today? Anybody going live? Anybody doing anything? Posting any videos? Anything? I'd ask the Hags, but I think she's still asleep. I know that this is a sticker. There it is. Good Lord, that was difficult, right? Good golly, Miss Molly. All right, well, you know. Sorry. Girl done wore herself out. Just trying to get it together. right here. Okay, there, that. Let's get this up. I have 2 or 3 videos that I need to get edited today and get them posted. And then I just had the tape. I want it. There it is. I got to start working on the video for the next class. And 15 minutes. Francis wants a nap. Yeah, and on top of everything else, I'm going to go take a nap. As I can. All right, so let's open this up real quick. I want to see what these, feel like. All right, they're kind of like magazine paper, I would say. And, if I cut this part off, straight across, they'd be just giant coin envelopes. But for this one, we're going to cut it off like right here to make a pocket. Check it out, right? So I'm going to put a pocket right there using that. I don't have to ink it or nothing. I just have to glue it down. All right, so tape first. And then put some glue in the middle. So let's see. Amy and I still have to get some stuff together for the trip. And it might have been what she was doing before she fell asleep last night because there's stuff all over the place. She did that the night before last. She was like, she's working on stuff. And she's like, I'm just going to lay down for a few minutes because my head hurts. And the next thing she knows, she got up at 3 o'clock in the morning. She hadn't turned off any of the lights. And her bedroom light was on. She was passed out. She left the hall lights on and everything. She was just like, I'm going to sleep. Her body went, nope, nope. We're going to sleep. All right. Make sure I got the top on the top. I hate when I do that. Yes, she's having one on Friday. I guess mine's on Sunday. It's on the 7th. That's all I know. That's all I know, man. It's on the 7th. Now, I'm going to do a monster tag here. Like a really fat, tall tag. Like as fat as this pocket will take. And it will take a 3 3/4 inch. So it's going to be 3 3/4 inches wide by 6.5 inches tall. Big old monster tag right there. All right. So Hubber starts work in just a few minutes. I'm going to go and spend a couple of seconds with him. I may come back on a little bit later today to work on this. I am going on more frequently than I have in the past. And the reason for that is, one, I want to get this finished, before I leave, if I can. I don't want to rush it or anything like that. But that's one thing. And the second thing is I've had really bad migraines for the last couple of weeks, and being on where I'm doing stuff and I don't have to think about my head actually makes it feel better. So believe it or not, you guys are therapy for my migraine. So that being said, all right, if you're new here and you haven't done so already, go and hit that button for me and subscribe, like me, ring my bell, share me with all your friends, and then your friends can be my friends. My friends can be your friends, and our friends can get to be friends. Before you know it, we have a giant crafting community. I do go live on Wednesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and Sundays. On Sundays, we play trivia, and you are invited to come and join us. We do give away weekly prizes, and we are working our way towards a big playoff at the end of the year. I post videos at least twice a week, usually on Monday and Wednesday, but it could be any other day of the week. And I have a couple of things going on this year that are ongoing. The first of which are the free classes. If you want information on those, best way to get that is to make sure that you select the all notifications when you ring the bell. And that way you find out about those classes as soon as they get released. I'm also doing my 12 of 22 journal challenge. That is 12 topics, themes, so on and so forth throughout the year of 2022. And you do not need to do all 12 of them to participate. You could do one and still be in there. We're giving away some fantastic thank yous at the end of the year for that one. And if you would like to know what I have going on and what's coming up and what videos I've worked on and posted, you can look at the community tab here on my YouTube channel, or you can go to my Facebook group, join my Facebook group. There's a featured listing there that tells you every single video that I have coming out for at least 2 months ahead. Sales, live, anything like that comes, that's different. Will be posted there, so you can get all the information that you want. I am an open book, ladies. All right, until I see you again. Oh, one last thing. Do me a favor today at some point on the community tab and on my Facebook. Only do it on one page. I'm going to be posting a opinion poll, so to speak. So do me a favor, go over there and check that out. I'll get it up. It'll be up by this afternoon. But that's it. Until I see you again, stay well, my friends. Bye-bye. I play at 10:15 on Sunday mornings. 10:15 Pacific Standard Time. That's 11, 12, and 1 across the country. And my sale typically is like 3 or 4 o'clock in the afternoon, my time. So if it's 3, it's 4, 5, and 6 across the country. So between 4, 5, and 6 across the 3. So between 4, 5, and 6, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, you get it. I do it at typically about 3 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. That's it. I'm out of here. Patty Ann's just trying to confuse me. Trivia is at 10:15 a.m. my time. All right, guys. Until then, bye-bye.